Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome aboard to episode 251 of All Aboard. No, it's not All Aboard. Midweek World of Trains. How are you all doing? Thanks for joining us. Alright, we're ready to fire up the ship. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Join us on the chat. Open to subscribers only. This week's 251st episode, ladies and gentlemen, is Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. This is our second live stream of Wonders of Sodor. And it's a follow-up from our episode that we had a few weeks ago, around about a month ago for the launch. So here we go. Not sure what happened there. We'll load that back in there because that sort of went backwards then. They shouldn't have gone backwards. We'll see how we go. Let's turn this back on. There we go. That was a great start, wasn't it? All right. So last time we did our launch live stream for this game, we did all the characters except for this one. So unfortunately we ran out of time on the launch live stream we had for Midweek World of Trains a few weeks ago. And unfortunately we didn't do Emily. So this is what we're doing first up here tonight. So we're doing a bit of the timetable run here. First up tonight. We'll do some more of the story as well, and we'll be with you guys for around 90 minutes, maybe a couple hours here tonight. We'll see how we go. Looks like a bit of blood, you see? Someone spilling something? Don't know why it's lagging tonight. Anyway. What's going on? That's weird. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on. Once again, we are playing the game using Reshade. They're just some of the Reshade shade setting. Okay, so since we joined you last, there's been the Train Sea World roadmap. So Omar, that was on the live stream on Monday night, I have to give a sincere apology to first up, because I don't know how you would have known the roadmap was on Tuesday before it was actually published, but there you have it. It was early hours this morning for us here in Australia. So we have had the roadmap happen, and we finally have seen some screenshots and some news about the Milemaid extension. And it turns out that there is actually another project by the fella in the works. Now, is this the extension to Clapham Junction? I hope so. And I got a feeling it is. I actually got a feeling it is. It also could be Freightliner related too. So it might be a loco. But we already got another Freightliner in the works, a class, BR Class 70. Just trying to think. There is a few options for a Freightliner. So it could. I won't rule that out. But I just think it makes a lot of sense with the Clapham Junction being the obvious choice. So yeah, because it's in full swing now, I can only assume that it's going to be yeah, very soon, which I'm hopeful. So that will be great. 147's releasing Friday morning here in Australia. So I can confirm that we won't be doing any gameplay with the BR147 until next Monday. That also could be a question mark, folks. So I have a few personal things going on with my life at the moment, which I explained to you guys about on Monday night. And I might need some time off from live streaming, folks. So don't mind me if I'm not on next week doing anything on the YouTube channel. I'll continue to post up our shorts and everything. That's fine. We've got that taken care of. But in regards to uploaded videos and stuff, I'll probably be honest with you guys now. You probably won't be seeing me do this round of rugby league on our YouTube channel. Maybe the next couple of rounds. So I just don't have any time. I've got my daughter through the school holidays, and there's some stuff that's happening outside my life I can't control. So my brothers and my family, my friends come before anything in this whole entire world. So I will drop anything for any of my mates and any of my family, and that's what I've been doing the last few days. So I've been dropping a lot of stuff. I can confirm I've got no American Truck Simulator uploaded videos ready to go. I've got some truck spotting journeys ready to go though. I did go truck spotting yesterday afternoon, and I went this afternoon again. So we have 2 episodes coming up. I will be editing both episodes up tonight and posting both of them tonight. One to premiere tomorrow, and one to premiere on Friday. Don't know what's going on with it tonight. Yeah, this is really playing up tonight. This didn't do this on launch night. I don't know why it's doing it tonight. We had no problems with lag or anything like that. This is Train Sim World terms. Still haven't fixed that bloody problem. Alright, here we are at the station. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the camera movements and stuff and the lag and everything. This wasn't happening on our launch stream. Has there been a patch since? Has there been a patch? I don't know why it's doing it tonight. That's weird. By the way, folks, I need to move my camera, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable the live logo. I'm going to bring myself up the top here. Actually, I'll put myself on a little bit over this way more, and then we can have a little square. See how that goes. Oop. There we go. Hey, that looks better. All right. And then we get the little live logo back up there. There we go. All right. You don't want it in the middle of the screen, do you? There we go. All right. Yeah, so we delayed the live stream by half an hour tonight. I just ran out of time. It was mainly because I got back late from truck spotting and I needed time to cook my dinner. It's been a very hectic week. I'm looking after my daughter for school holidays, of course. But yeah, a lot of things, like I said, been happening outside my my life, which are personal and I don't like to talk about to the broader community. So, yeah, like I said, you know, life throws many curveballs your way. Sometimes, unfortunately, things are just out of our control. So, like I said, I wasn't too sure if I was going to go ahead with tonight's stream. On Monday, I said, you know, not sure if the delay wasn't because of that. It was just I needed time to get my tea and cook and stuff. So yeah, I'm good to go tonight. Not sure how I'm going to be on Monday. Because yeah, it'll be the fallout by then. So, not sure how I'm going to be. If anything, if I'm live on Monday night, I probably won't be talking much, and I'm going to be off the camera. So, I'm just gonna trying to focus on you know, giving you guys some entertainment still and doing what I love, and that's delivering some quality entertainment to you, the viewer out there. Even though things are happening in my life and happening around with others in my life, which is just absolutely sad. The only thing I can try to say is that just don't take things for granted in life, folks. Life's too short to worry and bitch and cry over stuff. Just make the most of everything while you still got it. So we're here to have some fun tonight. So get involved in our chat. Come and say g'day. And let's talk trains. So Roadmap announced officially the the British Class 805 800 series. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not surprised about this particular one. I knew it was going to be announced sooner rather than later. I've got a feeling that this is going to be a pack that's going to be released within the next month, to be honest. It's going to be something small and cool, and it might even be something where you know, they might hold it back and leave it into the final release before we move to Train Sim World 7. This is the type of pack that we sort of do get before we move to a next era every time, don't we? It's sort of one of these. So yeah, I think it'll be released within this month, though. Just got a feeling about it. One thing I could say about these Thomas the Tank Engine DLC, folks, as well, is that these stations are absolutely beautiful. They're just so British. They're absolutely beautiful. Just remind me of some old school, you know. It's really cool. The whole hundreds of thousands of passengers. I guarantee there's not that many passengers coming out of the same damn train. God, they make it so far-fetched. So you might have seen that I've posted up some new truck shorts from my truck spotting adventures I've done the last couple of days. Some of them been in the van with my dad, and some of them along the motorway. I tried to post another one up this afternoon from while I was on the bus actually, and for some reason it failed. It came back untitled, so I don't know what's going on there. So I'm going to try to repost that one later on. It was a Volvo FH16. It was a big major player company. It was I think the lead trailer was a belly deck and the tag was a drop deck curtain sider. But yeah, we've got some footage of some wonderful trucks today. I can confirm to you guys, tomorrow we have episode 146 of Don's Truck Spotting Australia, which will be from, is it 146 or 147? Our next episode, by the way, tomorrow. Let's just say that. Our next episode is from the M7 motorway at Quakers Hill, recorded on the late afternoon of Tuesday the 7th of April 2026. And then on Friday we have the next episode from the M7 motorway at Kings Park, which was my adventure from earlier this afternoon into the evening. I did leave a bit late earlier this time. But I can confirm, man, both episodes we've got some big bangers because of the new the fuel crisis and that's happening around the world, folks. Just recently, the government here in New South Wales announced a relaxation on the size limits of trucks here in Australia, here in Sydney in particular. So the M7 motorway, they're allowed a limit up to 30 meters per trailer. So like, it's just bigger trailers and that can go at any time now. And I can confirm earlier today, this afternoon, I captured a triple B. A triple trailer, folks. Road train. And it's going to be our cover photo, folks. It is absolute banger. It's one we've captured before, actually. It's the McColl's triple trailer we captured a few months ago. So yeah, we've got that again. And this time we got it actually going the opposite way, going northbound, and got a better angle and stuff on it this time around. So look forward to that amongst all the other big bangers, including a breast cancer awareness one as well. There's a beautiful, beautiful mauve purple cancer awareness I'm not sure if it's breast cancer or not, but it's a cancer awareness truck. Absolute beautiful, beautiful combination of mauve, purple. Yeah, it's another banger. Couple SRV Road Freight Services ones as well, including their 2025 design. Thanks, Connor, for the message about the Compass yesterday with the short that I posted as well. That particular truck, the Gold T610, that's actually one of their 2025 designs that they had late last year. So it's one of their latest trucks. They purchased a whole bunch of new trucks and trailers late last year, that company. Same with SRV, they got some new ones as well. So yeah, there's some absolute bangers in both videos. Check it out. Coming up on our channel, on our Don's Truck Spotting Australia full-length playlist. And they'll premiere both at 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. 3:30 p.m. In South Australia. And 2 p.m. Western Australia tomorrow, and another one on Friday. So in regards to Rugby League 26, folks, yeah, we won't be covering this round coming up, unfortunately. I would love to, but I just don't have any time. Probably the case until I get back, you know, after school holidays. I don't know what's going on. Why am I not able to go faster? I don't know why it's lagging, but anyway, it's definitely playing up more tonight than what it was on our last time we were with this game. Hey, James. Closing the doors. Let's keep going. Kronk is next. Yeah, I can only assume there'll be extensions and stuff eventually on here, and you can see it's going to happen. It's just, you know, a matter of, you know, when they're going to actually add it to the game. And, you know, there's plenty of other characters that need to come in, folks. I was looking at one of the latest episodes, actually, or one of the episodes recent, and I think there was like 12 characters. I know there was a couple other variants of the blue engines as well. There's definitely ones missing, so it's just a matter of, you know, it's Dovetail trying to cash in on it. That's all it is. And obviously they got the contract with Mattel, but yeah, it's just a cash cow thing, you know, cash in on it. But you don't want to slam it all at once as well, you know, because obviously we are talking Dovetail games here. Obviously you can see the micro shattering. I thought it would be fixed, but it's definitely playing up more tonight than what it was on our opening night of the stream. So this is the second time we've streamed it. You can see when I'm panning the camera around, I'm trying to, you know, pan the camera around, it's just freezing its balls up. And it's got nothing to do with my PC, you know, it's the Dovetail, typical Dovetail thing. You know, this has been a long outstanding issue with Train Sim World. That's what I said to you guys, it's basically a Train Sim World DLC. It's just, you know, they've marketed it to be on its own, to try to sell it, you know, make more money. That's the only reason they've done it. Ah, very nice bridge coming up. I've completely frozen up. I don't like how it's so blurry in front as well. Like, you see how blurry it is? Like, yeah, I wish there was a way to get rid of that shit. It's like the texture blur problem is happening on bloody Xbox and console. Yeah, this is Emily, number 12. Yep, yep. Yeah, this is the only character that I didn't do on the opening night. We did all the other ones. So I thought it was fitting for it to be the cover photo and, you know, we do a run with her. Yeah, we got the typical few passengers coming in. By the way, the passenger problem's been solved for the Mile. So that'll be added, the fix will be added in the Mile extension free update, which is it going to happen in this year of Train Sim World? Is it going to happen within the next month? I'm hoping it's within the next month, to be honest, but yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, we're going to be getting that with the Richmond extension, which is good. I know I almost said something about the releases we've had recently as well, but you didn't mention Thomas. If I threw in that, now it's still the Medway Valley line is still the best release in Train Sim World since Train Sim World 1's Hemstrucker Rule. So Train Sim World Southeastern High Speed was another good one, but yeah, regarding the little issues or anything like that, this has been the most least issue release since Hemstrucker Rule, in my opinion. Better keep that on because we're going uphill. We haven't gone this way before, so as well. So this is our first tonight as well on the main line because we are on the main line, and we're going up the hill. Up the hill we go, up the hill we go, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill we go. Up the hill we go, up the hill we go, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill we go. Up the hill we go, up the hill. I don't know what the idiot was thinking about taking the faces away. Seriously, like with the mod, like, yeah, all right. People want to experience it with just the train, but nah, come on, it's Thomas. What are you doing? You're just doing the cremating the ultimate sin by taking the face away. Whoever uses that mod, seriously. I got no words for it. When I see it, I was like shaking my head. I'm like, okay, maybe some people may not like, you know, the faces, so they can use it, but nah, I can't do that. Sorry. takes the fun away. This is another thing that really shits me about the passengers standing on the platform and they don't bother getting on the train. I think it'll be still better than the crack APT in a city. It doesn't have cracks, this one. I shouldn't say that about the EPT though, it is a bloody good train to drive on Train Sim Classic. It's one I actually struggled at a couple times when I first played it, but God, it's such a beautiful, awesome train to drive. Yeah, so not much really going for the roadmap. You know, it's that time of the year. We know the Train Sim World 7's in the works. We know the Dovetail's going to try to sell you that with a bunch of bullshit again. You know, it's all their little fancy bells and whistles, you know. I like the Class 802 pack that's been added though. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when they're going to pull the trigger on it. It's just that there was too much demand by the community, and I was one of them. Even though I'm not involved in the forums, I'm like, yes, we've got to have that in the game. That's, yeah, it's a must. It's got to be there. You're showing it off and you're teasing the crap out of us. Come on, you need to have it there. There you are. Here comes Thomas. Oh no, it's Gordon. It's Gordon. Yeah, so that'll be a nice little pack to come out. And, yeah, the mile mail extension, of course. Yeah, look, I'm glad that he's finally worked out what the issue was regarding the passengers not spawning. Now, this is quite interesting, actually, what he's actually discovered and the reasons why the passengers are not spawning on the platforms. This is quite an interesting thing. Unfortunately, I think there's going to be some extra timetable stuff added in that too, Isle of Wight. So it's not just a livery. There's going to be some new timetable stuff. So yeah, I think there's a new timetable for both of them, both Riviera and East Coast. So they might add the class. They might have options for the class 90 in there as well, which would be something I would like to see them do. Anyway, yeah, going back to the Mile May extension and how we've now discovered that the diagram characters, the ones I've been telling you guys about that just stand on the platform and do all kinds of weird stuff and that. It turns out that those are causing the no spawning of passengers. So this now bets the question. We've got plenty of routes in the game that don't have passengers spawning on stations, okay? So is it the fact that other routes that have these characters that are in the high vis, the workers on the side of the tracks and all that, are they causing the issue of passengers not spawning onto the platforms like Euston? Because there is plenty of those around Euston that have got the high vis on, the orange gear on and that, and they're talking shit and all this blah blah. I think those characters, if we could remove them somehow, I reckon the passengers will spawn again. So I think they could be causing the spawning issue with passengers. So now that this has been discovered by the one-man person that's worked on the Mile May, Dovetail need to work on removing these people on the West Coast Main Line South and see if that is the issue that's not spawning the passengers at Euston. And if that's the case, then yeah, we just need the standard passengers in the game. None of this workside bullshit, Something in the coding and yeah. Anyway, we'll find out. Really needs to be something that somebody really needs to answer the Dovetail. Something that needs to be added to the forums actually. A thread where people are talking about the passenger behaviour. Because I've been talking about it for ages, and now that this has been discovered, I'm going to talk about it even more. And look, if I was involved in the forums and I was able to be involved in the forums without Dovetail fucking blocking my IP address again, I would be the first one they'll be getting in there and starting the thread and saying, well, now that this has been discovered, this has got to be the issue that's happening with other routes in the game. So Dovetail really need to investigate and start taking out these diagrams, passengers on other routes like the West Coast Main Line South, to see if that is the issue that's causing the no spawning of passengers. Texture bird problem, and that's not a problem for me because I'm obviously on PC, but it's obviously console players are now suffering. It needs to be addressed. The memory limits on PlayStation 5. So, pardon me. There's plenty of other areas that need to be addressed before this, but I think that after hearing about the passenger fix and what was causing it, it's a positive sign. to maybe solving the other problems with passengers like in the other routes, like I said. So, and passengers not spawning on big stations like London's biggest bloody hub is Euston Station. Like, it's going to have HS2 eventually. Come on, it's the biggest hub. It's going to be, I know there's some big hubs in London, but this is one of them. And you've got no passenger spawning at Euston Station. West Coast Main Line? West Coast Main Line. Technically the HS of before HS was a thing. Like, yeah, they've done it a couple times. I've made new accounts up and they've somehow blocked it. So I don't even bother anymore. They've unblocked it a couple times before, and the last time they unblocked it, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be involved in the forums. And I was actually polite. I didn't even be rude or anything, and they still blocked it. And it just proves that they can't handle the criticism. It's what I call here in Australia. We call that a pussy, or a wussy. Actually, a wussy. Like, come here, wussy. It's like somebody in jail. That's a big wuss. Come here, wussy. And that's Dovetail. They don't like the criticism. They don't like the hard facts and people talking bad about them. And this is why the ambassadors don't bag them, because they know that if they say something wrong, they're going to lose their license for being an ambassador, just like that, and they're going to not be able to get their free DLC. Where here in Australia, we have to pay anywhere between $55 to $65. The Just Trains ones are even dearer. So, well, there will be now. Now the price hikes happen. So, it's the thing is that we've had 2 price hikes in the last few years for Train Superworld, yeah, and we've had no improvement in the game. The game's gone backwards every era we've gone to. So, for me, we're paying top dollar for something like this is just uncalled for. And it's not right. But yeah, I'm not worried about them have banned my IP from the forums. I wish they would actually allow me to chat on the forums, because I've got things I want to talk about. It's creative. You got to understand that everybody's got their own opinion and a creative criticism, negative, positive. It's all. We're talking about your game at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So we all want the game to go in the right direction. Okay. So if the community is not allowed to put their input into making the game go in the right direction, then for starters, one, you're just acting like you're somebody. You're acting like Donald Trump, to be honest. You're acting like a fuckwit. So and we all know what he's done. He's fucked the fuel, and all this shit. We don't need to go there. But that's where you put it at. You put it into the likes of them banning your IP is basically what am I the devil or something? And am I Vladimir Putin? Am I fucking am I somebody like Satan? Seriously. Grow the fuck up and take the positive and the negative criticism as a creative criticism. And that's what I say to the people that work for Dovetail, the ambassadors that work for Dovetail, the beta team that works for Dovetail. They don't even do jack shit, to be honest. and are just riding their coattails like no tomorrow. Because if we continuously get issues like this, and especially when we've just had the 147 hours before, not even an hour before release, get delayed for PC, an hour before release. Like, come on. 1 hour before release, and you decide to delay it on PC as well as console. Console was already delayed 24 hours before then, and then they wait till the hour to go before release on PC. All right. If it was delayed, I would like them to be more professional about it and not do it just 1 hour to go. Like, come on. We had the Rivet Games West Cornwall local that was released on PlayStation here in Australia. 2 weeks before the official release. Yeah, 2 weeks later, it got officially released again all over the field. PlayStation got it. We all paid for it. We got the DLC 2 weeks before it got cancelled. You know, it got delayed by 2 weeks, and we had our hands on it, and we were live streaming it 2 weeks before the official before it got released again. And at launch, to be honest, there wasn't really much there that was really. I was on the live stream, it was running fine and that. I had no problems whatsoever. So I don't know what they were going on about with that delay, but yeah. So we've seen, Joe, British Ace, preview it as well. That didn't look like anything was going on that was bad. So there was some bit of lag here and there. Some people were saying it was because of the size of timetables. It's causing the issues and that. I'll probably say to you guys, yes, this is one thing that really Dovetail need to start looking at is bringing down the sizes of the really big timetables. They really the memory is something that they are working on. But I'll be honest with you guys, I really think that we really should be looking at Dovetail working on a complete whole new train sim, Unreal Engine 5, taking this to the next level where we'll see bigger routes, bigger trains. We'll have two separate routes games where it will be hardcore for PC, console friendly for consoles, and you'll have two teams working on it, executive producer on both areas. Really, to be honest, I think Matt really needs to go because it's just proven, nothing's changed. So we even got Alex now just doing the stream himself. Where was Matt? You know what I mean? I hope he was behind the scenes working on stuff, to be honest. So, but yeah, good to see him not on the roadmap, to be honest. This is what I'm hoping that they finally start getting a team that actually just does live streams and have teams where they'll just concentrate on getting things sorted out. And to be honest, I really think we should have a whole 12. We shouldn't be moving the Train Sim World 7 this year. We should be just staying with the same Train Sim World. We should be marketing, the game should be marketed as just Train Sim World, not numbered every single damn year. You can bring in your core release in every single year if you want to still, with new features and bells and whistles. The game engine hasn't changed since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. So I don't know why the hell you keep doing the same old shit every year to try to market new players. To market new players, you got to be smart, okay? And actually do things right. By not doing things wrong, you actually got to be losing players. So, and especially when big guns are coming out this year, like GTA 6, Forza Horizon 6. These are two big guns that I'm looking forward to. A couple other big games I'm looking forward to is the new Cities Metropolis game. That's going to be really cool. And also the big one, Transport Fever 3. So these are two that I'm very excited about and looking forward to bringing to you guys on our channel. And to be honest with you guys, Transport Fever 3 I'm actually looking at as a replacement for Train Sim World live streaming here on our channel. So let's get into our next run. We will return to the main menu. All right. I need to tell him to turn it down. I'll be back. Yeah, I've seen you a few times, White talk stuff, but mate, I'll be honest with you. Is he really the train simulator? Is he actually saying stuff? Oh, okay. But he's a look. I'll be honest with you. Like I've never been a real big fan of Train Simulator. But I'll be honest, cause he's Aussie. I'll probably say he probably would be the most obvious one to be honest. You know. So yeah, I don't think he has nothing to lose anyway. Like he does real trains, so he probably doesn't really care. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, it's Percy again. Oh, we got leaves. Let's do this.
Leaves.
Leaves.
One morning, two men were cleaning Gordon after he had acted rather foolishly and ended up rolling off the turntable and into a mud.
Like, as much as we got lag and everything on this, I can't criticize it. It's Thomas.
My eyes.
It's so cool.
Gordon.
Oh, hang on. That's blurry.
Have you ever seen
That's
so
blurry.
much mud? Said one of the cleaners. No, I
Fucking hell,
haven't,
they're blurry
said the
as.
other. You ought to be ashamed, Gordon, letting yourself get so dirty. But I don't know
My apologies, folks.
standing in front of him. Wake up, Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt, and listen to me. Given your recent behaviour, I've decided that you will pull no more coaches.
Yeah, frickin'
until
blurry
you prove
those.
to me
Jesus
that
Christ.
you'll be a really useful engine. Perhaps pulling
Yeah, it
trucks
is
for
blurry.
a while will teach you a lesson.
They weren't that blurry before.
Yes, sir, said Gordon quietly.
Look at his face.
So Gordon had to spend his time.
He's a little bit nervous. He's like, oh no. Something not good. Yes, well, Class 90's been smashed up all over the place, and I've had no issues with it at all. But the sounds are... they're just... I just don't know why somebody has not done a sound mod. Why has no one done a sound mod? The hearing of like a wind in the backdrop is horrible. It's like,
Oh, the shame of it.
And he bumped the trucks again.
So, if you're not aware, folks, on Monday we had All Aboard Live, and we did do the mod timetable, the 2019 mod timetable on Preston Colesisle. And the Class 90's been added to that timetable. There is a overnight service with a passenger with a Class 90.
They tried to push me down the
So
hill this
yeah,
morning.
it's too dark though. It's just way too dark. We need that timetable to be updated actually, so we can have a day one as well, or morning
help
service.
on hills, huffed James. Gordon laughed and headed off to get ready for his next goods train. Come on, James, said his driver. It's almost time for the express. And with that, James puffed away to collect his waiting coaches. The guard soon blew his whistle and James puffed away. Come on, he puffed to the coaches.
Oh. Yeah, see, I don't get time. I don't get time to watch other people, videos and. To be honest, the only person I really do watch from time to time is Train Sim Society. I know he gets criticised a lot, but he doesn't beat around the bush. Oh shit. That happened all of a sudden.
The train was soon running nicely, and James began to feel confident. Slippery hills indeed. I don't need help, he puffed.
Yeah, probably not going to be moving the Train Sim World 7 at launch, so if I do continue to do Train Sim World, that is, So yeah, I'm really considering retiring it. I've just had enough of the lack of, you know, just the BS that they come up with all the time. You know, oh, it's going to be a lovely release. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, it's going to be awesome. You know, the way they market it, and it's like, yeah, get ready for a whole bunch of new wonderful bugs. And like I said, I just wish they would stop the BS with the numbers and just call it Train Sim World. Yeah, the Class 70 will definitely not be happening before we move to Train Sim World 7. It'll be interesting to see if the only thing that's really going to prompt me to get Train Sim World 7 is the second part of Hemstrucker Rail Rule. We did see some industrial stuff in the roadmap this time around, which was good.
He was feeling very pleased with himself, but he kept thinking about what Gordon had said. I'll show Gordon who needs help on hills, he said to himself.
Okay.
But soon, James reached the bottom of the hill. Strong winds from the sea made the hill hard to climb. Leaves fallen from the nearby trees were now covering the rails, and the recent rainfall meant that they were too heavy to be blown away by the wind. I'll do it, he puffed. But his wheels slipped on the leaves. I must do it, he panted. But try as he might, his wheels kept on slipping, and he couldn't pull the train at all. Help! Help! Cried James. His wheels were turning forwards, but the heavy coaches pulled him backwards, and soon the whole train started slipping down the hill. James's driver applied the brakes, then going carefully reversed the train back down the hill, and they headed back to the station. When they arrived, they found Gordon waiting, who had seen everything.
I thought you said you could climb hills,
he chuckled. James didn't answer. He had no steam left to say anything.
Oh,
It looks like he's had a few smokes.
Never mind, little James. I'm going to push from behind. Whistle when you're ready.
Alright, so we'll have to get behind him and push him up the hill. Oh, this will be good. What? Hey! What happened then? Oh, do I have to go backwards? Ah, it must be backwards. Get behind him and push him up the hill. Yep, that's what I gotta do.
I'm ready, called James.
So am I,
Replied Gordon.
pull hard.
We'll do it, puffed James.
I'll probably go back to being James. Oh no. Here we go. I think Colonel Fader actually quit Dovetail Isle of Wight. I don't think he actually got fired, but he might have. But he actually spoke truth, and yeah, Dovetail didn't like it. Like I've said before in the past, he's actually come out and actually said to Dovetail, back in the Train Set World 2 era, that you guys are going to run into serious major problems down the track with memory problems and all this stuff. And here we are. It all started from, you know, pretty much Train Sim World 2 on, but let's have a look at the front here.
Clouds of smoke and steam towered from the snorting engines as they struggled up the hill. We can do it, puffed James.
We will do it.
Puffed Gordon. Finally, the two engines reached the top.
We've done it. We've done it.
They puffed. The two weary engines were puffed out, but they continued onwards to the next station.
But yeah, Sam is Colonel Fader. Sam, he's the executive producer for Transport Fever Free, and yeah, it's been slow going with videos and stuff for that. But that's a good sign, because that means they're doing more progress and stuff behind the scenes. I do believe it's going to go into a early access period with that, so it'll be good. It's something I'm really looking forward to. I've got Transport Fever 2 actually in my library, and I've never played it. But I know that when Sam used to work for Dovetail, he used to talk about Transport Fever 2 a lot. So it's where my simulation roots come from. They come from city building. So it's just a matter of me getting time. I just don't have time. Especially at the moment with things that are going on in my life. Obviously I got my daughter for the 2-week school holidays. But I've got things also happening around my life which are not good at the moment, so yeah, my mates need, well, my best mate and his family, you know, they need me more than anything at the moment. All right, that'll do.
It wasn't long before they arrived. Thank you, Gordon, whistled James. Gordon whistled goodbye as he watched James puff away. Then slowly, he trundled back to his waiting trucks.
I don't think everyone will. It's just the simple fact that everyone's just, too much of a rail fan. So it's just a bit hard to get away from something that's actually licensed and that. It is, look, don't get me wrong, it's cool and everything. Like, this is awesome and everything. It's just, I just don't like the micro shadowing. That's what drives me nuts more than anything. Especially when you're trying to pan the camera around and give different angles and stuff and watch the scenery and all that stuff. And you can't because you got this damn split frame frame issues. It's not been too bad with Train Sim World though recently because of my custom engine settings that I've got now, which actually work quite well. But that being said, they're changing all the time. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. We're going to do another timetable run now. So this is what we're going to do. Right. Actually, we've got a bit of the story up here. Look at that. I say eventually we'll probably get more of the map. Eventually. I don't see why not. We'll get more characters, of course. Right. Let's go to B. Thomas. I wonder if we'll get different liveries for Thomas and that. I think we would. I think we'll get the 80th anniversary one eventually. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we get little things for the characters. Right. Here we go. Forza Horizon is coming next month to our YouTube channel, folks. Don't forget there will be more of Ratcoin coming up on our YouTube channel as well, folks. The number one indie game at the moment, hands down, folks. It's actually, it's sold so many units already. This game's coming to console and mobile apparently too, which is going to be cool. So I hope it's coming to iOS. Ratcoin, I'm a massive... When I go to the video arcades these days, folks, I play all the coin games, okay? The Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But the one I play that is I'm most addicted to is one called Galaxy Hunter. And Galaxy Hunter is this one where it builds coin tower stacks, exactly like this Rat Coin game. But this Rat Coin game does all kinds of weird stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, there's just... so many potentials for this particular game to do other types of machines, like with the ones with the big balls, marble balls, and all kinds of things. You know, where the ball will go into the wheel and it'll spin around. It'll go 2 times the stacks and all this stuff like Galaxy Hunter. But man, this particular game, Ratcoin, is so damn addictive. We've got a couple videos already up on our YouTube channel of it. Check it out if you haven't already. If you're a fan of playing video arcade, if you're a fan of going to the video arcades and playing coin machines like I am these days, man, I'm an old school gamer when it comes to arcades. But these are the type of games I play these days. When my daughter's at the arcade and that, you know, she plays her thing, I play the coin machines. and not only that. Our arcades are mainly called Time Zone here in Australia, and Platinum is the highest level card you can be, and I am, of course, Platinum. Let's go. Forwards. Doors open. Let's put the light on Thomas. There we go. Got Annie and Gabriel again, yeah. Clarabelle, that's it. What did I say? Gabriel. Clarabelle. And Eddie. Imagine driving that thing. Probably a good little thing to drive actually when I'm truck spotting actually. Along the path, yeah. Just get out and do my video footage when I need to. Alright, let's close the doors. Let's go. Coming out of Farquhar again. God, this reminds me of West Somerset Railway, this this down here. It's the way it's built in that. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Yeah, I just think Matt, should lose his power for the simple fact is that, we haven't had. I just think a change of power might be something that might be worthy. Don't give it the JD though. He'll just leak everything and then it'll just ruin it for all of us. Actually, there was two logos that were meant to be on this roadmap, but apparently they've been leaked. There was something. There was two more of them were supposed to be added. I think a Northern free. I know not one of them was a Northern. Was it a 387? You know what I'm spewing about? There's one particular pack that I wish that we would have gotten, and unfortunately it doesn't look like it is going to happen. And that was the diesel pack for the Peak Forest. And I'm such a fan of Peak Forest. It's just such an awesome route. But I would have loved to have seen it in the diesel era, because I'm not a big fan of steam. And if I play that route, I have to do modern stuff. Yeah, it's got to be everything else outside of the box. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad route actually to do a passenger class 90 run now, naturally. I'm trying to, when I finally get time, I might try to set up something. Oop, that is the wrong button, Aussie. Yeah, I don't like to be critical, about things about Dovetail and the way that they operate and stuff, but I'm just not a fake person. I don't like to be fake. I don't like to be fake to my viewers out there that are watching and have to put up with the gameplay themselves and the way the consistency of bugs happen every bloody release and stuff. And like I said, the only that's aside the mod boys that have come. Obviously, there's a couple little tiny issues that are happening for the Medway Valley line, but I've had no problems, and it's such an awesome release. So that's one I won't criticize because, like I said, I think it's the best release in years. Definitely the best release since 2020. And I know we do a top 5 countdown every single year, folks, but I'll tell you right now, Medway Valley line is number 1. I don't normally give away my cards, but I don't see anything else knocking it off at the moment. All right, I'm a big fan of the Riviera route. I'm a big fan of a couple of the others as well. West Coast Mainline, you're not going to get me away from that. West Coast Mainline is my baby. Trent Valley, I could... Look, I'll be honest with you guys. Trent Valley's going to be Train Sim World 7. See, this is one of the other ones that are actually going to make me want to buy Train Sim World 7. I've just... And in regards to the Japanese route, folks, they could consistently showing more footage and that of it now. I'm starting to really think that we are going to see the first third-party route in as part of Train Sim World 7 launch. I just got a feeling we're at that stage now. We've had third parties in core releases in the past with Train Sim Classic. So I think that the Japanese route might be one of them. I just got a feeling. And if it does get released in Train Sim World 7, that means it's taken, what, 3-4 eras to finally release it? Now, I'm not going to criticize Alan Thompson too much, to be brutally honest with you, Isla White, because for the simple fact is, I like the fact that he actually came out on his actual YouTube channel and apologized to the community about what happened. And he's actually come out and said that what he's working on and stuff. So I like the fact that he actually has responded to the criticism and not shied away from it. So I give him praise for that. Because, yeah, that's something Dovetail wouldn't do. So yeah, I praise him for that. He's got some good stuff on Train Sim Classic, so I don't. I'm not getting too much lag on Train Sim World now. Now I play on DX12. Well, I played on DX12 for ages anyway, but the custom settings I'm working with now are absolutely fantastic. I can't tell you enough how good these custom settings I'm working with now. they're my own mix, and they're good. They are good. Don't play the game 3 hours consistent though, because it will crash the game. Non-stop 3 hour journey. Crash the game to desktop. Obviously all mods and that, they cause issues too. I've got plenty of mods running, and I know ones I've taken off recently that have I've had to take off a couple recently for West Coast, for the Just Trains West Coast Mainline Preston Carsile mod timetable, because yeah, certain couple of people in the community on the messages have pointed out some things that do fix it up, so I've taken those out. The modder himself was pointed one of them out, so I've taken that out as well. And yeah, I had no issues with my trip I did on Monday with the mod timetable, and that was the first time I actually got the mod timetable to actually work, because when I had it at launch, it just consistently crashed the game. So I waited until there was going to be an update like this. 2.0 got released over the last 24 hours to 48 hours now. It's the last few days it's been updated to 2.0, and it's running great. It's running absolutely great. I've had mates message me about it They've done class 90 trips on it. It's running. They've had no problems. Because I only got the chance to do the one trip on Monday night. Yeah, I do have a couple of boys that I do speak to that have given me some positive feedback on it. Because I'm a sucker for West Coast Mainline. I love the West Coast Mainline. It's one of my ultimate wish lists for a train adventure. Please somebody give me $30 million so I can just do my world tour. Trucks and trains and document it along the way and video camera it, with proper, cameras and stuff. Just do a proper series on TV, who knows? I'll do it online. Do it online. Who knows, Netflix might pick me up or BBC or someone. Who knows? HBO. As long as I don't end up on CNN, I'll be fine. Yeah, there's a lot of great train trips I would love to do in the world. Obviously, West Coast Mainline, East Coast Mainline. HS2, I'd love to do that when that gets released. That'll be sick. It's a project I've been following since day dot. Actually, I need to get an update on the High Speed California project, actually, see how that's going. Obviously, Northeast Corridor is another one. The Majarata 5-day tour in India. The Majarata is a very luxurious train in India, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I don't like this continuously buffing of the steam coming out of the train. I don't know if you notice, there's sort of like a loop going with it, and it's really, really annoying. It's probably only that and the lag. Obviously, we know it's Unreal Engine 4, so there's nothing we could do there. Looks like we're at an airfield or something down here. Look at this. Cool. Wish you could poke his eyes still and make him angry. I wish we could just do something, just make him angry, just pop his eyes or something, just get an angry face going with the eyebrows going down like South Park. That's what I love about the South Park with the characters, how they get angry. The eyebrows are just like, go like this as well. I'm really angry. Thomas is the man, Connor. Thomas is the man. Little blue engine that could. Yeah, it's cool for the kids, you know. It's, you know, we grew up to Thomas, you know, like, I grew up to a lot of great cartoons in my era, you know, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, you know, Smurfs, you know, Yogi Bear, Whitey Cody, you know, Bugs Bunny. We've got all that still these days, but the Flintstones, Jetsons, you know, and then obviously you got Thomas the Tank Engine. And this was on ABC here in Australia back in the days. And it was actually an animated series. It wasn't cartoon like it is these days. I think it's cartoon these days, isn't it? So, yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. Like, this is the OG series I'm talking about, back in the days. So yeah, this is every childhood's, like every adult's childhood dream, you know, to have a video game where we could drive around the island of Sodor, even though it's not all there. It's, you know, obviously going to be built over time, but this is a start and it's cool. Obviously we got tons of characters still to come in. There's James again, I do believe. Yep. He's been popping up a lot tonight, hasn't he? They need to fix... There is a bug going on with the stopping pattern is actually showing up on the rails every station. You've got to continue to turn it off. It is a clear bug because it shouldn't be doing that. You should be able to turn it off and then have the option to turn it off straight away. And yeah, they really need to do something with the background blur. I don't want the background blur in there, so I think we need to have an option where we can take that off. I think he's a bit smashed at the moment. Look at him. He's looking a bit like he's had a very sleepy and hang on. No, he's just popped the ecstasy tablet. All right. Oh my God. There we go with that run right there. Very nicely done indeed. All right. This is Midweek World of Trains, episode 251. Nice little short one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for everybody that's coming along and enjoyed our stream tonight. But that's all we've got time for this week's edition. So episode 252, we're hopeful to be on next Wednesday. Yeah, we might not be streaming at all next week, folks. There is some personal things that are going on with my life at the moment. My best mate's mother has got around so many hours left to survive. So unfortunately, there's a really bad situation going on. So we're preparing for the worst now. So yeah, I need to be with my mates, and I've known this family for over 28 years. So it's a very, very sad thing. My best mate needs me more than ever. So do understand. And this is one of the reasons why I haven't not been able to get any rugby league footy gameplay ready to go for this round of rugby league like I normally do this weekend. So most likely won't be seeing any full-length uploaded videos for a little bit. And also I'm looking after my daughter through the school holidays. So it's just been smashed up a lot. So I do understand at the moment that more important things are at hand, besides me running this YouTube channel and building mods and everything for American Truck and doing all kinds of stuff like I do. So in regards to our truck spotting adventures, that's one of the reasons why I'm finishing early tonight as well, because I need to go into edit and edit up a couple of episodes of Don's Truck Spotting Australia. We'll see how we go. Might be able to get maybe Thursday night's footy game in. We'll soon find out. Obviously my Mighty Broncos are playing this weekend, as I'm wearing here tonight. I'm wearing the run-on jersey, actually. I got the run-on jersey. in the second batch they released, because I couldn't get the first batch because it was sold out. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful jersey. Best rugby league team in the world, the Mighty Broncos, even though they lost to fucking Hull Kingston Rovers. Anyway, that was the World Club Challenge of the pre-season. Anyway, we're going good at the moment. We're 3 wins in a row. So we're in the top 8, so it's great. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching, folks. And we will see you next time for more here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Take care. And I'll keep you guys updated anyway if we're not live streaming.